Welcome student. This is the first class of computer science. Today's topic is Excel formula. However, Excel I have already taught you in previous classes, but in this class we will learn components of a formula. What components are there and what components actually we use while we apply any formula in Excel sheet. Let's move. Okay, as you know, Excel used in different fields, especially for data analysis, and on the basis of this analysis, we can easily make decisions. Whatever the information come after that operations, like game analysis, accounting, statics, there are different fields where we can use Excel. Okay, simple. A formula have four different components. First is that equal sign or symbol. That sign tell to Excel whatever come afterward, that is a formula. So with the help of this sign, Excel know whatever coming afterward, that is a formula. Other component is the operand. Operand, we can say the participate in this expression or formula, like values we can say, or cell reference. So different these are the different things that actually use as a operand. Now next component is the operator. These operator you already know, like plus, minus, multiplication, division, and this one is the exponent. And finally the fourth one is the function. These functions are, we can say, predefined formula. We'll learn more about this in topics coming ahead about the function. But first the three things that you have to concentrate in today's topics are this equal to sign, operands, maybe cell reference or values, and operators. Now let's discuss a few formulas. The first one is A3. This A3 means column A and row number third. This is the reference of cell, and which cell? A3. And how these cells form? The cells form when the column and row intersect. And column and row intersect, that these form cells. And in Excel sheet, every cell has unique reference, or we can say unique address. So meaning of this A3 is whatever the value in A3, that will appear here, because we are taking the reference of that cell. Plus is the operator. This is the other component. B5. The meaning of B5 is cell B5, column B and row 5. So these are the two cell reference. Whatever value in these two cells, that will be added. The meaning of this formula. So this we can say a custom formula. We are making this formula. That's why this formula ka custom formula, or we can say user defined formula, because we are making our own for our own use. Next is, again, you keep one thing in your mind. Equal to sign is must before applying any of the formula. So next cell reference is A5. Whatever the value of A5 cell, multiply by number 34. So this is the other number. This is the operands. I already actually told you that these operands may be cell reference or numbers. So whatever the value of A5, that will be multiplied by 34. Again same cell reference C10 divided by 5. So these are the different cell reference that we can use in a formula. We can use the numbers also. So all these components we can use in our formula. But one thing is very important. We must apply equal to sign before applying any of the formula in Excel. With the help of this equal to sign, Excel understand whatever coming afterward, that is a formula. Now one more, something is coming here with symbols, dollar symbol. What is that? Yes, This dollar symbol actually this cell reference is fixed, or we can say absolute. We cannot change it. So for some time it is required, we have to fix the cell reference, and with the help of this dollar sign we can fix the cell reference. Means when we copy and paste the same formula in some other cell, this cell reference will not change. In coming slides I will explain you what is this, so you'll easily understand. Okay, so now in this slide, what were the main things? Formulas, components, equal to sign, operands are maybe number or cell reference, operators like plus, minus, division, multiplication and exponent, and function we'll learn in coming topics. Let's move to the next slide. Now, order of evaluation. Order of evaluation means what the operators order when we use any formula. Just like Bodmer's rule, you must know that order of evaluation you already use in Bodmer's. So same Bodmer's rule applied here also in Excel. Like bracket. So whenever any of the formula appear and bracket is there, so for first what will be the evaluate first? Bracket, then exponent, then multiplication or division, and plus or minus. So these are the different operators, and this is the evaluation of these operators. Means first what will, if the bracket is there, then first this one will be evaluated, then exponent, then multiplication or division, and then plus and minus. Okay, move to the next slide. Okay, let's do some practice here. Like in bracket, here is the formula: A4 cell reference plus B5 cell reference multiply by 5. Suppose here A4 is having 5 and B5 is having 5, then 5 and 5 25 multiply by 5. So result will be 5 and 5 10, 5 and 5 10 and multiply by 5. So this will become 50. So first what we evaluated? The value that coming inside the bracket according to Bodmer's. Now next, just check. Here two different operators are there. One is the plus and one is the multiplication. So according to that rule, first what we have to evaluate, that order of evaluation was multiplication. So suppose A4 is having 5 and B5 is having 5. So first what will evaluate it? This one, because multiplication order is highest if we compare to plus. So 5 and 5 25, and then after this 25 this 5 will be added. So this becomes 35. Similarly, you can use these, or you can do practice at your own PC, and you can check how these results are coming. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Now, different types of referencing are there. Very first one, relative cell reference. Relative cell reference, actually the reference when you copy and paste the formula, that cell reference change relatively. Relatively how? Now let me tell you one example. Suppose I am saying a number 1, 3, 5. Then you can easily understand the 7 will be the next number. How? Because you make some get some relation there, like 1, 3 and all the odd number are coming, so you can understand 7 is coming. The same thing or same relation applied with Excel automatically when you copy and paste formula in Excel worksheet. How? Like this is B2 plus C2. When you copy and paste it in other cells, automatically this become B3 plus C3, B4 plus C4, B5 plus C5, and so on, wherever you paste that formula on the same column. So Excel change relatively that formula. So that called relative cell reference. Next is absolute reference, or we can say fixed reference, where reference not change. Sometime in some situation it is required when we have to fix the value of particular cell. Like let me tell you example. Suppose you have to calculate the different area of circle in on the basis of different radius. Then radius is there, that will be changing every time, but the value of pi, because formula of area of circle is pi r square, so the pi value is fixed constant, that is 3.14. So the same value will be used again and again. So suppose that value in b2 cell, that pi value in b2 cell, so you can place that pi value 3.14 in b2 cell and apply this dollar sign b dollar and 2. So this value will be fixed, and when you copy and paste the formula, this formula will not change. However, if without dollar sign, if you copy and paste, then relatively it will change. But this is the absolute one, or we can say fixed referencing, where formula not change. Why? Because whenever we apply dollar sign with cell referencing, the dollar sign says that reference is fixed. Got it? Now let's move to the next. This third type, and this is the third one. The third referencing is mixed referencing, where relative referencing as well as fixed referencing, both referencing are there, that called mixed referencing. Now check here, A3 plus $B$4 means B4 is fixed, but A3 is relative. When you copy and paste, the A3 will become A4, and in next column A5, and next column A6, but this B4 will remain same. So both the referencing is there, fixed one as well as relative. So this is called mixed referencing. Okay, next slide now. Now what we learn in this? Relative referencing. In relative referencing, both the row and column will change when you copy to another location. This is called relative one. The mixed one where one thing change and another one fixed, that called mixed one. Just similarly here, if I place in front of column, then the column will change, but row number column number is fixed, sorry, and row number will change. Similarly here, the mixed one, column is relative but row number is fixed. Here absolute one, where cell reference is fixed, nothing will change, that will remain same wherever you will paste the formula. Got it? Now move to the next slide. Now just we'll review what we learned in this tutorial. Okay, now the first case is, if you want to start writing formula by Excel, what symbol do you start with to tell Excel that is a formula? Or we can say how the Excel will understand ki whatever come afterward, this is the formula. Yes, you're right, equal sign. Okay, now move to the next one. Name the order of evaluation. Yes, that board mass one I have already told you that one. Yes, bracket, right. Next, yes, exponent, yes, next, yes, multiplication and division, yes, next, plus and minus. Very good. Now move to the next one. Now this is the true and false based question. If you fill A1, please concentrate, A1 plus B1 down from C1 to C2, formula will remain unchanged. Yes, it will change or not? Yes, think. Okay, let me give you some clue. That dollar sign is used to fix the cell referencing. So there is no dollar sign, it means true or false? Yes, false. Now move to the next slide. If you want to make your cell reference absolute, you need to add dollar to your column letter and row number. Just I said. Yes, absolutely right. Of course, no doubt about it. So these are those things actually that are covered in this topic. Next topic we'll learn more about the functions, that also called predefined formula. called function, that is definition of the function, or we can say library function. Whatever we learn today, these formulas are actually custom one, user defined one. We are making our own formula on the basis of our requirement, and we learn about the different components that used while applying formula. Okay, now next one, relative cell reference. Cell reference updated based on new location they copied in the worksheet. If yes, meaning of this, when you apply any of the formula or copy or paste the formula in another location, then cell reference updated. Yes, updated. Now A1 become A2, then A3, and then so on. Okay, got it? So these are the different things in the chapter covers. Okay, thank you, student. I hope you understand this thing, and see you soon in next tutorial. Thank you very much.